time that everyone needs to kind of be cautious, be aware, kind of pay attention to kind of what's going on. So I do want to, just kind of educate everyone on some safety tips that can help lessen the chances of people getting victimized over the holidays. And of course, our police department, we're essential workers, so we're going to have staff that'll be working 24/7. Our dispatch center will be taking calls. Our officers will be out there patrolling. We'll probably have some extra folks out there for New Year's and over some of the holidays. And I am actually due to work Christmas Day, so I'll be taking shift first watch 6 to 2 Christmas morning. So I'm looking forward to that. But some of the things that people can do is just kind of pay attention to things that they're doing on social media. So one of the big things is, of course, don't advertise the fact that you're going out of town. I know everyone wants to flex a little bit. Everyone wants to kind of show off some of their vacation plans or things that they've done. But whenever people do that, it kind of advertises to maybe would-be thieves or people that would look to break into your home or, take advantage of you while you're out of town. Just be very careful. Be mindful if you have people that can check on your home or anything like that.
That's what I was just going to say. Whenever I go out of town, I let my neighbors know, so they know any strange cars in my parking lot, anything going on, we're out of town from this to this.
Call us and we'll come check it out.
Yeah, I watched Home Alone. I mean, that whole premise right there, they didn't have social media back in Home Alone days, but you remember they were getting ready and you had a feeling that everybody on the whole block would go snowbird or just do their family vacation and everything too. So don't post it on social media. That's a good tip.
Yep, definitely don't post it on social media. If you do, post it after the fact. That would probably be a good idea to do. And the other thing is, I know everyone is, proud to, get some of the gifts that they're going to get from, is don't post a lot of it on social media because that might be an invitation to, for folks to get robbed or people to get, their houses broken into.
Yeah, I got my kid PS5, all that stuff, and then hey, shit, I know which house to go hit. Just wait for that sucker to get dark.
Yeah.
Really? That's a tough one for me, man. I mean, I understand. But what if we do? Do you recommend maybe writing down the serial numbers or something?
Yeah, that's one of the things too. Is that and everyone should do that for all their major stuff, is to write down serial numbers, and that helps law enforcement. Should your house get broken into, that'll help us. We could check local pawn shops. If we do find serial numbers on people, then we'll be able to jail for possession of stolen property. So it just helps us in the event that your home does get broken into, that people do steal your property. So that's just one of the things that you can do, just keeping your records, those serial numbers, so that you do have those on hand in case something happens.
Yeah, I was always told to videotape it and make sure you videotape the serial number with it. I got speakers go around the back.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So that way they get
photos.
Yeah, the photos. So that way they have a video. They have a photo of it, but then they also have the serial number so they can match.
Is there a certain dollar amount? Like if I buy maybe a $60 item and stuff, but if you're trying to build a case against somebody, I'll give you kind of a personal story of mine and stuff, but there were juveniles, and I still don't know to this day, but over the summertime, my car got broken into and they stole my laptop. It valued over $1,800 and stuff, but they said, if it has a certain value, then you can have a better chance of maybe getting that charge to stick on them when they do get caught.
I'll have to consult with the tribal code on that. I think theft for us is theft.
Yeah.
I think it would vary, in outside jurisdictions with felonies, misdemeanors, things like that, that would kind of play a role. But for us, I believe the tribal code allows for, just anything of value.
Theft is theft.
Yeah, theft is theft.
And one of the things too is, I always remember a council member said this, is let's keep our young ones and keep an eye on them, because even the parents, we all got to have our roles, right? So it's a good opportunity to sit down, and during their break, Christmas, and people are back home and everything, they might get a little, how do you say it, free time. And if we don't keep them busy, they'll keep us busy. So we want to make sure that, let's have the conversation in the household with our children, teens included, anyone who it may be and stuff. That's what we're here to kind of promote.
Yep, and that's the thing is, everyone's gonna be, with the holidays, everyone's gonna be home. They're all gonna be everyone's gonna be sharing, living space or whatever. So try to have a little bit more grace and a little bit more patience and understanding. That routines are going to be disrupted. You're not going to be having practice. You're not going to be having, work. You're not going to be having those things that generally keep everyone busy, and you're all going to be under maybe one roof. So, just kind of try to keep that in mind. Also, too, I know that the holidays too are times for, they're not joyous or happy for all people.
Right.
So people may be having a hard time. Keep that in mind. Relatives that are in mourning, keep that in mind. And we do have resources too within the community. The Kitchity program. If you are in crisis, you do need to speak to somebody. We can put you in touch with them. And utilize those resources too. But also, with your young ones, make sure parents are involved and that you're checking on who that they're talking to, especially on social media, especially on gaming platforms, Roblox, Minecraft, all those. There's predators that try to infiltrate those groups and will try to, get at your children. So make sure that you're aware of who they're talking to. Make sure that they're not advertising, your home address, that they're not trying to, utilize that text, sharing locations with them, stuff like that. So it's just kind of important. And that, we did do a interview with Trisha Rivers earlier, I think last week, where we discussed some human trafficking and some prevention. So those are kind of the things that we want to be mindful of, that we definitely want to protect our children as best we can. So we would, it's always good to know who your kids are talking to know what access people have to them, to make sure you're trying to prevent that. As a parent myself, I have to restrict my son's Xbox usage. I have to turn off chats. I have to do all those things, and make sure that your kids too aren't bullying others out there, that they're being respectful to other people. And if there are things, you can report different things through us, through those other servers, Xbox groups, PlayStation groups, things like that. If you see that stuff kind of going on, make sure that your kids aren't being subject to that, and that they're safe.
Nice. Good tips there. I want to talk about something that I'll just tell you a good story that really takes place. Is that, we as Winnebago tribal members, there was a feel-good story yesterday. Their food distribution tag teamed with Human Services and the Omaha tribe to distribute over 1,500 pounds of potatoes, and it went as far as it could reach. And then the other day, Warhorse Casino and the Ho Chunk HCI Community Impact Engagement Team, and they went down there and collaborated, and they gave like some items, food items, to those in the most needy and stuff. And so it is a good time to give back. It is a good time to reflect, and at the same time, it's not. With the police department, this is your first time coming on up here, Jeremiah, so we really appreciate the Winnebago Tribal Police. As you know, for those, October 1st, the Winnebago Tribe assumed operations of the PD, the law enforcement program, and they are looking forward to expanding to a justice center, and making sure you're looking for police officers. You're also looking for vacancies. I believe there was an investigator or something.
We have investigator position. We have corrections that we'd really like to fill. So we're looking for people with corrections experience, or even if you don't have experience and you're wanting to get into the criminal justice field, the corrections piece of it would be a great opportunity. So currently we don't have our own facility as far as our own justice center right now. So we do contract BIA contracts, detention services with inmates going to Thurston County right now.
Yeah.
So our corrections program is going to be, until we get our own facility, is going to be a transport program. So once the police officers make that initial arrest and book in to Thurston County, then corrections will assume responsibility for that person that may be in that facility. So they'll, when they do their transports, they're mobile, most of the day, and they're going to and from the facility. They're taking folks to court appearances. They're taking them to doctor's appointments, any other court recommended services like anger management classes, or just anything to help them comply with their sentence and punishment. So they're running them to and from those appointments until they're released from custody. So that's kind of what our corrections officers do. So that, they'll be escorting prisoners around. They'll be, transporting. So they'll do long range, short range transport. So most of the time short range, from the facility to the court, the facility to the hospital. But then there may be times when someone is placed in a longer term facility, or if we utilize one of the BIA's programs, such as if Thurston is full, sometimes we do have to transport to Wagner, South Dakota, where BIA Yankton agency is. So they have a facility out there that we use when Thurston is full. So they'll go out to Yankton. So in the future, the corrections transport program will be responsible for all those various transports, long range, short range. So we're looking for people that are 18 and up, good no criminal history, good background, valid driver's license, and just kind of a can-do attitude, definitely work with people, and a lot of the corrections folks that we have, they do spend a lot of time with people. So it's very important that they have a good personality, that they're able to communicate well and effectively, not only with their inmates that they supervise, but also with outside entities, service providers, just to make sure that the overall situation is safe for everybody involved. So it's something that we look for in a corrections officer.
I am thinking an individual, Terry Medina, worked for the kind of court for many years, and
Uncle Terry.
Yeah, he would sit down if you would see somebody, when a young relative or anybody, and seeing him sitting there in handcuffs or whatever, he would take a couple minutes just to kind of like, hey, what's going on, or let me know. Just that kind of like that uncle, father figure, and
Mentor.
I know that, the mentorship. Corrections is just that. There might be a time where you make a bad choice, make a mistake, and you get caught by the law enforcement. Do your time and then just get back on the right path and stuff is what you guys are trying to advocate. Another thing too is like there's this whole stigma out there. It's like, oh man, there's the cops, run, or the cops are gonna mess with me and stuff. But you guys, I mean, if you who said it, Trick Daddy or somebody said, if you start no stuff, then there won't be no stuff. You know what I mean? Like, right? And
Right.
I want to talk about traffic a little bit here. And people are always concerned, of course, around New Year's time, there's always a reason to celebrate and reflection of the year and everything. And sometimes people have a tendency to try to have a good time with alcoholic beverages and stuff. There's a sobriety powwow that is being sponsored by the Winnebago Health Department and some other programs and stuff. But what do you say to those folks? Maybe that would there be like a roadblock or a road check or anything like that coming up on the holidays? Or
We're looking at it's going to be manpower dependent. We may partner with other entities, maybe State Patrol or Thurston County. It may be.
We've seen them stop a lot of semis Was that
Right.
in conjunction with you?
Yes,
Nice.
we talked to them recently, and the council had concerns about, or the community at large had concerns as well as semi-speeding, dumping waste in the roundabouts, just a lot of issues with motor carrier.
Yeah, yeah. Our
So-
previous, our retired Win editor, Jerome Lapointe, he would even put it on the headlines and stuff like that. It just bothered the heck out of us. And one time we had a parade, homecoming parade, and a semi just came through, and I was just like, oh man, I don't know if they have control of that. I was going to ask a trucker, is there a lever or something like that, or they shouldn't be dumping that waste in town, right?
Right.
But with the roundabouts and stuff, does it slush off? I'm not sure.
That's what I was told.
It slushes off.
Slushes off on the roundabout part, but there is a lever, I believe, because they have dumped it downtown Main Street before.
And it just comes out of nowhere.
Somebody goes by it.
Horrible. I want to find out more information about that.
Right by the Blackhawk Center.
Man, that's my rant of the day. Anyways,
Yeah, so we kind of partnered with Nebraska State Patrol, so we had them come out, their motor carrier enforcement, the guys that do weights measures and everything like that with the motor vehicles. So they came out, they assisted for a couple hours, and they ran traffic on 77, 75, looking for any kind of violations. So they made a bunch of contacts. They did some measure for some overweight vehicles. They did some citations for speeding, some other things. We're working in conjunction with them. They said that anytime we want to do that again, we can. So we may coordinate some more here in the very near future, just so that the truck traffic does slow down. It does, that we are that the public at large knows we're monitoring that.
Yeah.
So, we can definitely do that here in the near future. And as far as roadblocks are concerned, that's something we're looking at doing over the holiday season. Just to make sure that people are being safe out there. So we'll probably have a safety checkpoint set out, make sure seatbelt usage, car seats are being utilized for the young ones out there, and that people aren't sipping and swerving. So, that's the biggest thing, is we definitely don't want DUI drivers out on the road. So, we're going to make contact with those folks, and if you are over the limit, you'll be under arrest, as they say.
Right. So there's all those acronyms. There's all those things that drive drunk. Get, I don't know. There's all those billboards that say that. What is it, like tipsy, or you
It
probably
must not be too good if we can't remember.
Oh, what's one that we could try to think about it? Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the one. Yeah.
For sure. So, and the gauntlet, I think, is Dakota City to around here. Not only because I view law enforcement as, I have kids on that road, and if you pull somebody over, I'm like, I don't feel too bad for you. Like, you shouldn't made that decision to get on the road and try to chance it. Just don't chance it, guys, man. Like, get a room, whatever you need to do and stuff, because I'm a DJ, and there would be times where I'd be coming home on the road after 2:00, and I would see roadblocks, our cars pulled over, or those beer cans on top of the roof and everything and stuff, and I was like, whoa, man, I probably dodged a bullet, and it just, I appreciate the law enforcement for trying to keep our roads safe as best as possible, but it takes all of us.
Yep, definitely takes all of us. So, try to, if you are, I mean, we're not saying you can't go out and have a few, but just be safe about it.
Have a DD.
Yeah, have a designated driver. Call somebody. There are, if you're in the city, of course, there's other options available, such as Lyft or Uber or any of those. I don't know what the availability for those services are here, or maybe to get people back to and from Bonanza to Winnebago, but it's 6 miles. Not a lot of time. So
Well, we lost a lot of relatives on that road.
we have.
Yeah.
Yep.
From here and there. I mean,
And it's horrible to get that news,
Yes.
just like, oh man, I remember to this day when I got notification that one of my relatives passed away on that road, So
I came upon one time, and two guys from Winnebago, they ran into a semi, and the semi ran over the car completely.
Oh man.
And it's horrible. I mean, but
Yeah. So that was our safety segment there, presented by the Winnebago Tribal Police Department. Chief Lone Wolf on the air here on the Big Voice, and we really appreciate that. Giving good tips not only for Winnebago, but overall everywhere and stuff too. So I want to give you the opportunity, and you're just coming back to the area. We had our holiday employee appreciation dinner at Winnevegas and stuff. What was that like for you? I mean, you probably haven't seen a lot of people in a long time, and kind of been an opportunity to kind of reacclimate yourself. And it was cool that you came out there.
you won a prize.
Yeah, I won a prize.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did. Huh? Yeah.
Beats pill.
That's
It sounds
right.
nice.
So you're gonna be, does it?
Yeah.
They give out great. That's quality stuff they give.
And I'm gonna promote this because there's people who will be like, oh, it must be nice. Well, come work for us.
Yep.
We do have job vacancies, Winnebago Tribe employment and everything. I've been here for 9 years. You just started, Kevin. You've been with the Winnebago Tribe for about 2.5.
2 years, 2 weeks.
2 years and 2 weeks. Who's counting? Yeah,
I don't keep track.
but it just goes by quick.
Yes.
So if you have an opportunity and you want to come to the Winnebago Tribe, we do offer a lot of good opportunities, and we as communications will be soon to announce a new position in communications. So very good. I'm gonna have good.
It's a great company to work for. I mean, I've worked for a lot of companies, and you know what? They care about us. I see them sticking up for us when they try to promote something and they get lashed back. But they tell them why. And you know what? I like it when a company cares about your family.
Yeah.
Like when I first started, I couldn't start. I started 2 weeks or a month. If I waited for a month, I got a bonus. He said, you know what? Family's important. You go ahead and take a month, and then come aboard. He goes, I'd rather have you take care of your family, and that was my first day on the job, basically. I got hired. You said, well, you can take a little bit more time,
Yeah.
so you can get that bonus.
Right.
And I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, it was
Definitely.
definitely nice to see. It was a great. The event was great. I mean, it was the food was good, company was good. They had transportation to and from. They had just all kinds of things. Letting us know as employees we are definitely appreciated. And I've only been here for about 3 months now, and it's been great working for the tribe. I really appreciate it. And not only did they have those door prizes for everyone that was in attendance, but they also we had staff that were working, dispatching, working the road. So
Essential.
essential staff, and several of our essential staff also won prizes too that were able to participate in that.
What's his name? Got the big. I was eyeing that
The
too.
Blackstone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
They are.
I mean, talk about a prize. Appreciate you guys for transporting that back too. You and
yeah.
Officer Barnes and helping out. It was pretty heavy, but
Yeah.
shout out to the Human Resources Department. Really
Definitely.
kind of
They put a
showing
good
that
show
appreciation.
together.
Yeah, putting that appreciation.
Shout out to Winnebago, for letting us host it there.
Yes, they did a wonderful job as well. Just rolled out the red carpet for us and everything. I'm gonna have you guys switch, so come on over here, Kevin, and then DJ Bethany is gonna get on the 1s and 2s and stuff. But Jeremiah, is there anything else that you want to make mention that as we head into the holidays?
Just a couple of small things. One of the things too is that we do have relatives that are traveling from out of town. If they are sex offenders, we will have SORNA people available, so they may still be required to register even though they're coming from out of town. So our staff are more than willing to accommodate them. So if you are traveling from out of town and you are required to register, please come down and see us so that you could be in compliance and be safe. And then the only other thing that I'd like to say is that we're going to have some long weekends, some holiday weekends. Keep that in mind, that if you are arrested, it may be a little while before you see the judge.
Oh,
So
I
just
was
keep
wondering about
that in mind too. So I know the court has their own appearance, and I know our appearance schedules. So I'll have to touch base with them to see, but there may be a while before you see the judge. So I know they'll try to accommodate as best as possible, but we won't be having our regular business hours. So
Wow.
definitely keep that in mind.
You heard it here. So any shout outs for the holidays as we're going to leave you with your final thoughts?
Yeah, just shout out to the fam back home. Everybody, I know everybody's out kind of doing their own thing. Have all the kids are kind of scattered for the holidays and things like that. So, definitely shout out to them. Shout out to our staff that are going to be working the holiday season. We definitely appreciate you, dispatchers, officers, everyone that's going to be out there working. So, and every other essential employee that works for the tribe, we're definitely appreciative of the job that you do. We work in partnership with a lot of folks, and we work with a lot of different entities around the tribe. So we definitely appreciate those partnerships. So we'll be here. So if anybody has anything that they need to, if they need to file a report with the police department, they need us to do extra patrol of your residence or anything like that, please let us know.
Good shout out. Thank you for that. And then our prayers are with you as you patrol our streets, and also you and the boots on the ground. That's one of the things that keeping us safe. We have a very interesting dynamic as the Winnebago tribe and Winnebago community. And without you folks, a lot of things wouldn't be possible. So again, Merry Christmas. Give our blessings, and also our thoughts are with you and your team as you guys are going to be working over the holidays. So Chief Lone Wolf of the Winnebago Tribal Police Department, thank you.
Thank you.
Be safe out there, Chief.
All righty, so we're going to get into our next section here. We're going to have MCBKC, and then I think we have an announcement. DJ Bethani, you were just kind of throwing all these right there, and you could just see it and everything, but it's a good busy. It's a very good busy, because we have the announcement of
the holiday lighting contest for our winners for this year.
I was making mention earlier that you had an opportunity to do a story on the holiday lighting contest. First year kind of really hosting it. I know that you helped out in the past in a different capacity and everything too. So I'll turn the floor on over to you.
Yeah, so if anybody out there is interested in learning about that, we did write a story. Sorry, I'm jumping all over with my camera angles. And so we covered that as the WIN was established in 1972. Our founder, Neola Walker, also known as Old Lady, she started the holiday lighting contest out of her own pocket. She would sponsor the places, and it started out as bragging rights, and then she started sponsoring the places as her own. And so over the years, up to current years, it's really grown into a bigger contest. Last year, they did different categories. This year, we went back to our places. So we have 1st through 8th places, and we had about 17 contestants enter in this year. And so really grateful for everybody that participated in the competition, and also just helped make Winnebago very festive and lit up and looking very beautiful. And also want to shout out our two sponsors. Of course, want to give a shout out to our sponsors. We had a large group of sponsorships come together this year.
Yes, for
and also wanted to shout out those 2 judges who to ensure there's no biasness, and just to help with the fairness of it all. We had 2 judges who do not live in Winnebago.
Correct.
And so they want to give them a shout out. They went around after dusk last night and did the judging. And so we have those winners here for you, and we'll
So is it drum roll time?
yeah.
Okay.
we need some drum roll.
These guys don't even know they won. And ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Neola Walker Holiday Lighting Contest winners are...
Just kidding.
Pause for dramatic effects. Here we go. There are your winners.
Yep,
rigged, definitely
rigged.
rigged. Oh my gosh.
So we got to see it, but we're going to make you wait a little bit more. Okay. Believe there's 8 places. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So taking home 8th place, we have none other than Paris Jacobs. Let's give her a round of applause. Good job, Paris. 7th place, we have Ramona Sheridan. Nice. Good one.
There we go.
Taking home 6th place,
how many of these are
we have
returns?
Clarissa Hoffman. Good job. All right. 5th place, we got Sharon Frenchman. Good job, man. That is awesome.
Rick.
4th place, we have Tana Lawrence. Yes. Now we're getting into 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. 3rd place is Julie Paulson. Congratulations, Julie.
Pretty sure she's a repeat winner.
Yeah. She has a nice house and good lighting, ornaments, everything. 2nd place, Tana Lawrence twice. Is that right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang, boy, she's that
Error.
good, boy. And then your first place
Two
winner
homes.
is Joshua
Oh my
Chamberlain.
gosh, that's so rigged.
Now, those guys put in effort though, every
Yeah.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
that is awesome.
And that decoration's up on June 30th. No, just kidding.
They don't take your tree down until February.
Yes, for sure, man. Last night I heard some good comments and everything too. Is that as you look around and you go around town and everything. I think kind of did a little tour. Some people were cruising to check it on out. That's when you bring your best. There was some comments that the judges made about having a what do they call it, a movie playing on one of those.
yeah.
It was like, wow, that is cool.
I
So
always like seeing that though, because online, especially in recent years, the people that truly go all out, because then they also have the synchronized light show. Man, those are cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they're spending some money on that stuff too, but at the
Right.
same time, it's like, wow, are the batters dead in that?
I think they foul out.
Oh, did they? Oh, yeah. So-
One of the things is that we're gonna judge a couple weeks earlier, but there was a massive windstorm and all those decorations blew away. But we were blessed over the weekend. We had a nice holiday dinner and everything too. So some people were out there working fast and furious. But yeah. So what do you think there, DJ Bethany?
Well, in creating that, just to give it that motion, that was my creation error. We have to kind of back up a little bit. There's a name that wasn't named, and so with that double, 4th place was Sharon Frenchman, 5th place was Clarissa Hoffman, 6th place is Ramona Sheridan, 7th place is Greg Bass III.
Oh,
and
okay.
8th place is Parrish Jacobs.
Gotcha. All right. So that's gonna.
Correcting it on the fly.
Right. We were trying to get it announced as soon as possible. And then the thing, too, is we'll get to the closure notice, is that, as you know, the Winnebago Tribe is going to be closed starting tomorrow. And so if you need any business, if you need to talk to anybody, make sure you do that today. There's an email system. Go to the Winnebago Tribe. Use the email system. A lot of times they're like, hey, we can't get a hold of them on the phone and all this and that. But for sure, a lot of these employees, they have the brand in their hand, and they might be able to like get an email faster than it is to try to track them down on a phone. So just you can say, hey, can you give me a call and leave my number, all this and that and stuff, and then they should be able to get back to you. But
There's also the contingency plans.
Yes.
I was just thinking of that.
Could you guys explain that?
Over the years, the tribal organization, through the authority of the chief executive officers, so right now, of course, that is Darla LaPointe, we all have department-wide contingency plans, and I believe those are posted on the website as well as social media. So
Yep.
all of the phone numbers for all of the staff members are listed, so that should an emergency arise during this break period, you can still get a hold of people via their cell phones in an emergency situation. And at the same time, with those contingency plans, should the weather change, and it doesn't seem to be that way right now, at least according to the forecast, inclement weather, snow plowing, all that kind of stuff, that would still happen over the break period, but just right now it doesn't seem like, at least weather-wise, we're gonna have to face that, luckily. So, but the plans are in place.
For sure. All right. So is it official? Did we get the
Yeah,
the
I'm trying to
correct
get
one? It was a
yeah.
typo, and it
Yeah.
happens definitely.
It's just how much work they put into it. I mean, this happened last night, and they're still working on it early this morning when they came in. I mean, that's why I was over in the ones and twos, because DJ Bethany was over there doing her thing, man. And
Yep.
we was hurrying there. It's kind of our fault.
Yeah, we had to double check, triple check the scores, and everything's legit on that one and stuff too. So appreciate.
When I
you.
came in, they were making sure that the people could get their checks today. They was reaching out to them, making sure they had their W-9s turned in.
All right.
I mean, they were on top of it, and I like that.
get paid.
Yeah, a little something before the
So
holidays.
you want to do the drum roll again?
Yeah,
All right,
let's
here we
redo
go.
it.
All right,
Okay. All right. What do you got there? This is official.
So we have our 8th place winner for 200, Parrish Jacobs. We have our 7th place for 250, Gregory Bass III,
Yes,
aka
Kunu
Kunu
Bass.
Bass.
Snaps.
6th place for 300, we have Ramona Sheridan. 5th place, $400, Clarissa Hoffman.
All right.
4th place for 500, Sharon Frenchman.
Right.
3rd place for 700, we have Julie Paulson.
Let's go.
2nd place for 1,000, Tana Lawrence.
Yeah.
And
Hit her up.
first
She's
place-
cashy.
We have Joshua Chamberlain for 1,500.
Oh my God, that's so rigged. Just kidding.
No.
But isn't that awesome?
The
All
comment is because you guys are brothers.
Yes, and I chose my brother. Just kidding. I'm putting that out there. I had nothing to do with this.
He had 100 on it.
Oh my God.
That was the last time we ever heard from Brian. No.
I know. It's like,
But that's so cool, man. You get the extra money for Christmas, you know, last minute Christmas gifts you didn't think you could get. Now they get to go get them.
now
Yeah.
he could buy me something though. It's like, I know he got money. Just kidding.
Meet up we're at Winnebago, right? Good job there, Tyler. Good job there,
Good job.
Bethany,
Yes,
man.
and everybody
Yes.
that had a hand in putting it together. And of course, as you said, DJ Bethany, I just want to reiterate that because it is something that the community definitely likes to take part in. And a lot of people go around and they also view and watch. So I've seen, some social media posts, but thank you to all the participants, of course, for putting out the effort, and then all of the sponsors that had a hand in giving the prizes that are paid. So,
Yeah, I want to follow up with that. So give a big shout out to our sponsors. Sponsoring our 8th place for 200, we had the Winnebago Tribe's IT department.
There you go.
7th place for
Oh, hey.
250, we had sponsored by Ho Chunk Capital. 6th place for 300, sponsored by Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare System. 5th place for 400, sponsored by Winnebago Tribe's Human Services Department.
right.
We have 4th place for 500, sponsored by the Winnebago Tribe's Physical Resource Department.
Gotta love them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then 3rd place for 700, we have sponsored by Warhorse Casino and Blue Earth Marketing.
Nice.
2nd place for 1,000, sponsored by Winnebago's Casino Resort. And 1st place, sponsored by Ho Chunk Incorporated and Warhorse Casino for 1,500.
Very nice.
Yeah, thank you for the sponsorship. And I know like Winnebago has been, when the mission was presented to them and everything too, is that they were just, it was like almost a instant yes
Oh, yeah,
and stuff,
sure.
and
And everyone as well.
Right. So appreciate again everybody that's. I actually, here's the thing: is I had to slow you guys down because you guys, were doing a lot of good fundraising and stuff, and I was like, whoa, wait, we just want to make sure, we get that everything good to go and stuff. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 Neola Walker Holiday Lighting Contest presented by the Winnebago Indian News in the books. Congratulations once again to all the winners.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
All right, so here is the rant of the day.
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. There's a lot of people out there. We put out a notice that says the Winnebago Tribe's holiday closure notice. And I'm going to read this so that everybody is in the know. The Winnebago Tribe offices will be closed for the upcoming winter holidays, excluding the YCIC program, which is the youth shelter, and then the Winnebago Tribal Police Department. But our Christmas holiday, we're going to be closed December 24th and December 25th. Winter break holiday is December 26th, 29th, 30th, and January 2nd. New Year's holiday is December 31st and January 1st. Brian was alluding to, for urgent matters during this time, please refer to the Winnebago Tribe's emergency contact list and contingency protocols. It's listed right there. And then we will resume regular hours on January 5th, which is a Monday, 2026. My little mini rant, this is my squirrel moment, but I send out communications, right? Emails, I post, whatever. And always around New Year's time, I do it 3 times. And I catch on. But you know what I do, right? I put 2025. And then everybody, I get like 20 emails that says, hey, Garan, you did 2025. It's kind of a thing of habit, right? I mean, so work with me.
He just likes getting them emails.
Well, back in the day, you also, when you wrote checks, that I was notoriously
Oh,
bad for that.
it does make sense,
Yes.
yeah. So make sure you check the year.
Yes.
And me maybe announcing it and speaking it that I'm not going to do it this year. I'm going to challenge myself not to write 2025 when it hits January 2026, right? Okay, so here's the other thing, is that, and it's really cool. There's people like, I enjoy the Thank You Winnebago Tribe.
Sure.
And you think about the dilemma that we have here. There's a lot of parents out there that have a hard time finding childcare during break. Okay, I would hate those people who are like carried away. You know, you guys shouldn't be taking break and all this and that. I would hate to anything happen to our youth. That's this bottom line period for me. You know what I mean? Like, just take care of your kids. You know, what if a fire starts? God forbid, anything like that. You know, they get hurt. It's hard to find childcare during the break and stuff. So one of my rants is that if you're going to post that carried away, or you shouldn't be able to, or you guys don't deserve that, before you post that, be thinking about those kids. Because if we have to attend somebody's funeral, or especially a child and stuff, you know, I would hate for that to happen. So enjoy that family time. That's just my perspective. If you guys are in the other, let's have the debate. Are you guys on the opposite side of the fence? Are you guys with the Boo Birds on we shouldn't have a break? What do you guys think?
Nah.
I really thought he was going to say he was going to do childcare. I thought he was going with that.
Garan volunteering to babysit.
Garan daycare.
Well, no, you don't need childcare because you're home.
I agree.
Yeah, right. Okay, so
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, you know, because some parents may have to leave their kids at home when they have to go to work. You know what I mean? And I mean, my kids were just asking me the other day, man. Well, Dad, the time you got left home, you said you lit that bed on fire. So I had to tell them my story. I was about 8 years old. I was playing in matches in my dad's bedroom, and I lit a bedspread on fire. Somebody,
Oh my
no, don't leave your
goodness.
kids at home.
oh my goodness.
But good thing they were there, and I was able to get a hold of somebody. And they got it put out before the house burned down. But imagine if I was there alone, I could have put that fire out,
Yeah.
and the house would have been gone.
Prime example.
And I had a parent in the house.
That's my rant for the day. All right, you guys got one? If not,
A rant?
Go ahead, Brian.
Do you have one?
I did, but
Oh, go ahead.
yeah.
No, you don't want to say it? My rant is going to be when you wash your car, and as we've been able to do, because it's very, very nice out, record high temperatures right now, even though it's, you know, the end of December, etc. So I did that quite recently, and then I follow an individual when they splash through water on the road.
Oh no.
I just got done washing it, and it was like,
And those car washes are like $30 these days. You know,
so it was clean literally for maybe like 3 minutes.
that is a good rant. That is a good rant. Yeah, I feel you on that one, man.
Yeah.
My problem is people who wash cars when there's water.
Well, you
on
got to
road.
get the salt off.
No.
Get the salt off your car.
Say it again.
Rust
Say
bucket.
it again for Kevin. He's in the back
Yes.
of the room here.
Yes.
You said you wanted
The tailgate on
sides.
Kevin's truck is falling off from rust. So wash the salt off your car.
You know what? That's crazy because one time I'm going to Sioux City and Coley's behind me and takes a picture of my tailgate because it was almost falling off. So you hit the nail on the head right there.
Yes.
And it's because of the car wash. Car wash did that to me.
You got a rant?
I was gonna say whenever you go and wash your car and then it rains.
Oh, yeah. I usually try to avoid that, but once I had no choice. We were floating down the road, and one of those semis that hauls animals, the animal was doing its business out the side of it.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Literally all over. I had to turn around. I had no choice. And then, of course, it was going to rain, but it was like, whatever. That it was disgusting. It really was.
That's crazy.
So,
Crazy.
anyway.
Since we're on car washes, you want to rant? Whenever I go to, I paid for the month. You know, I do the monthly thing. So whenever I go to Sioux City, I go to the car wash. And I pull up, and you know, it's supposed to read my thing. 3 or 4 cars will go through on the other side, and then there's a line, and then I'll finally read mine, or I got to talk to the guy. Hey, I'm like, why I want to read? It's reading it. It just takes a while. I'm like, man, 3 cars passed already. I mean, that's my rant.
I know
good
we
rant.
could rant forever on that kind of stuff because Kevin, I'm in that same boat. How come there's nobody wanting to go through the drive-through until I go?
Right.
I sit always, and then it's like some little silver car. I swear to God, I don't know why that is. It's like, hey, should we go get something? Yeah, no one's in line. Then all of a sudden, little silver car, and then they're And I was like, how hard is it to order at McDonald's? Jeez.
Or you get that 55 plate car in front of you and got 100 kids in there and they're ordering Happy Meals and you're sitting in line just
And
waiting and waiting and waiting.
And you can see the menu is like, that's $59.30. And I'm like, holy cow, what did you order? Yeah. Oh my gosh. So stop the rent, Garan. Stop the rent.
Yeah. Bethany, you got to close the books here on this one. The last rant of the year.
My last rant of the year is polluters. Like, no one ever, like, you're driving and people that be throwing stuff out the door or out the window, down the highway.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yep,
mean?
I've
And like
seen it.
you'll see it along the ditches here in town or local areas, and it's like you could go stop at the gas station when you stop to get gas. There's trash bins right there. There's trash bins accessible in all different places that there's just no need for it.
Yeah, for sure. Polluters, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we got the joke of the day, the last jokes of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start one off. I got to tell you a story. You know, I was wondering. I stayed up all night wondering where the sun went. Then it dawned on me.
Oh my gosh. Where's your
Come on, Kevin.
Your
Come
sound effect with that?
Come on, Kevin. Let's go. I got no reaction from Kevin. Dang it.
Why did Batman go to the Batcave?
Why?
To eat bat cereal.
What?
To eat bat cereal. I don't know. That was a joke I used to tell as a kid. My brother used to laugh, so I keep telling it.
That one went way over.
All right. You want a real one?
Okay.
Want to hear a corny joke?
Corny joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Corn.
You knew that one was coming.
You guys,
Best I got.
DJ Bestman got one queued?
No.
Today's joke of the day. How about what do you call someone with no body and no nose? They don't have a body and they have no nose. Nobody knows. Come on, Kevin.
Not bad. Not bad.
all right. We're gonna put those away for
I got one more.
Okay.
I don't know. I was laughing. I was listening to this guy. He was talking about them calling cadences in the military. You know, and you got those guys. You know, Hollywood man. He goes, man, we had this one guy. Man, we was going to lunch. He wouldn't say right. He would just say left. So we had to hop to lunch. Left. He wouldn't say right. So they had to hop to lunch.
Oh my gosh. That
Crazy.
reminds me of that movie Stripes, of course. But anyway.
Yeah. What was the one where that he was one of those weigh-in brothers and he was like a boot camp?
Major Payne.
Major Payne, yeah. He was telling that little story and the
That's really good.
All right, we are to the point. We're gonna go into our last of the year. The answer is good relative. And then
Kevin's
we're off the
playing,
air.
so do you have a pen? Do
Yeah.
you have a pen, Kevin?
Right here.
Okay. Do you have? Because you're gonna need one too. Do you guys
The-
have pens? There's yours,
The answer
guaranteed.
is.
I only brought my one, so.
I'll go get pens.
I could write my answer down on my notepad over here. Let's do it. Go ahead. We got it.
one then. All right.
Okay.
So the answer B, this being milt, you guys still got to figure that out. But with that, of course, what we're going to do is you'll write your answer so everyone can stay in the room and we'll just present them as we go around.
Okay, I'll make mine real big so people can see it.
So
Okay.
the first two questions, of course, are multiple choice.
Yep.
Question number 3, you just have to know outright. Then multiple choice again for questions 4 and 5.
Are you playing too?
Yes, DJ Bethany.
Yeah.
Okay.
You all
All right.
3. Okay.
Okay. All right then. What are we playing for?
Pizza.
I'll tell you what. If you guys win, I'll get you guys some wings.
Okay. I'll get you some pizza.
All right. Best me.
Red Bull.
I'll get you guys something.
Okay. First question.
All right, question number 1. The holiday is near. Santa won't be late. What time is it in the North Pole right now? Multiple choice if you need it. If you guess it outright, you get 2 points, remember. Okay, so multiple choice,
Yeah.
everyone? A, it follows Greenwich Mean Time. B, it follows U.S. Eastern Time. C, there is no time, look at your watch. D, the same hour repeats as in 0017. A, B, it follows Greenwich Mean Time. It follows U.S. Eastern Time. There is no time, look at your watch. The same hour repeats as in 0017,
I'm going with
0035.
D.
I'm going with A.
Okay.
I'm going with A. Greenwich Mean Time.
The answer is C. There is no time. Look at your watch. It is the
man.
time that you are on. So,
Really?
Yep. So right now it is, let's see.
It's 11.
Okay.
So it's 11:53.
So nobody's on the board.
No one's on the board. Okay, question number 2, multiple choice. Last week, the anniversary of the first aerial flight took place. The Wright brothers flew in Kitty Hawk for 12 seconds. What state is Kitty Hawk in? Multiple choice if you need it.
Man, everybody's probably throwing their phones at the
So
screen.
if you
here.
don't write it down, then multiple choice is A, South Dakota, B, North Carolina, C, New York, D, New Hampshire. So in Kitty Hawk, where is it? South Dakota, North Carolina, New York, New Hampshire.
Okay,
Bravo,
okay,
Bravo.
wait. 1, 2, 3.
Bravo. We
I
all-
said B.
B, the answer is Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Yes.
We're tied though. Hey,
Yeah,
we're tied.
yeah.
1 and 1.
Okay.
Okay, question number 3, you have
Got
to
it.
know outright.
Gotcha.
There's no multiple choice.
All right.
On the 12 days of Christmas, the lyrics sing from the 12 days of Christmas. What happens on the 9th day?
5 golden rings.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and your answer is
Ah, man. I just put doves, man.
Okay.
That was only 2. I know it.
what happens on the 9th day?
What do you got?
Coke. Give me a Coke.
Okay,
My true love gave to me golden rings.
5 golden. But what happens on the 9th day?
I just put doves. I don't know. What is it?
9 ladies dancing.
9 ladies
7
dancing.
How
swans
could I miss
swimming.
that?
6, 9
Come on,
ladies
Kevin.
dancing.
I know.
Yes. All right, so no winner on that one. Okay, question number 4, back to multiple choice. According to recently updated streaming data on viewers, the number of viewers, what Christmas movie is the most watched of all time? Multiple choice.
Yeah.
A Christmas Story.
Is it A, It's a Wonderful Life, B, A Christmas Story, C, Home Alone, D, Elf?
I'm going with Christmas Story myself.
Okay.
That's B.
I'm going with A.
So the choices again are A,
Do,
It's a
do I
Wonderful
get
Life.
points if I guessed it outright? I
Yeah.
did say Christmas Story before it started.
Yes, but A,
Wrong.
It's a Wonderful Life, B, A Christmas Story, C, Home Alone, D, Elf.
Oh, what is it?
And the answer is C, Home Alone,
Oh,
by a
what?
wide
Are you serious?
margin,
Are
apparently,
you
according to
serious?
recently updated streaming data on viewership. Home Alone is
Oh, that's because
the
of streaming
king.
data.
The king. Well, apparently,
Oh.
according to their data, and then also on viewership, 89% of Americans have seen Home Alone.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes.
That is
Was
crazy.
contributing to those numbers last night. Was watching it.
I think
We,
it's a-
we had
a good one.
Rodney Grant from Dances with Wolves. Those movies kind of came out at the same time, and they were
Yes.
battling up top.
Oh, yeah.
Dances with Wolves had probably 30 amount of budget, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it could never overtake Home Alone.
Right.
Home Alone was stayed on the top for many, many.
It's a good show. I like watching it.
Yep, yep.
And my favorite line from the movie, Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
That's your favorite line.
I can't. I just had one. I just had one on set the other day.
Oh my gosh, that was so crazy. Macaulay Culkin, and I love it. Anyway, okay, question number 5, multiple choice. This is a difficult one. I will give you that right out of the gate.
Okay.
In the 1964 classic stop-motion animation film, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, who is Rudolph's dad? Multiple choice is Rudolph's dad Dasher, Dancer, Donner, or Blitzen? Who is Rudolph's dad in the 1964 stop animation classic? Who is Rudolph's dad?
Blitzen.
Blitzen
I
says
went with
DJ
Donner.
Besame. Donner says guaranteed.
Oh, someone's gonna come away with the win. Let's go.
So those are two I was thinking about. So I can't go with one of those.
Is it
because
Dasher? Is it
Dasher.
Dancer? Is it
Dasher.
Donner? Is it Blitzen?
The answer is
He's
And the
dashing.
answer is Donner.
yes.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
Woo.
Okay, so what's our score then?
I got 2.
2-1. Okay. So the
don't have
tie
any.
question was you had to know it. Who is his mom?
Oh.
Dasher.
It was the first same-sex couple depicted on television. No, I was just kidding.
I was like,
No.
what? Did you know?
Who
Everybody's
is
face got
who is
sad.
Rudolph's mom in the 1964 classic stop-motion animation? Who is Rudolph's mom?
Richie Bambi. No.
Bambi is a boy.
Really?
Bambi's mom.
I didn't know Bambi was a boy.
Bambi is a boy, yes.
Man, mind blown.
Okay.
Okay,
Was the
so-
boy, you know.
The answer is her name in the film was Mitzi.
Oh.
Man, I've probably seen it a handful of times, but geez, I was probably a young one.
And so if we needed the other tiebreaker, with it upcoming later in 2026, the Lunar New Year is going to change. What is its new symbol going to become?
Oh, there you go, DJ Bethany.
A
What
horse.
The horse?
you got? Scorpion.
The scorpion? The squirrel? Squirrel! No, it is the horse.
Oh, I knew you would get that one.
Year
I
of the
just
horse.
knew it. Yeah.
So,
How does she know?
I seen a breakdown and it said if talking about the year of the snake this year, and then it said the next year is gonna be the year of the horse.
yes. Year of the
All right,
horse.
we got a couple minutes here, and then we're gonna get off the air. Good relative. Any shout outs as we head into the holiday season, folks? So go ahead, DJ Bethany.
I'm gonna give my good relative shout out to my girl Tyler. She was holding it down. She was a big help in getting all the planning going for the holiday lighting contest. Anytime I ask her to help with something, she's always right there to help me. And yeah, she's just a really good-hearted lady overall, and I just want to give her some recognition because she was a big help with the contest this year. So
She
shout out
also
to her.
was an employee of the month, one of those months and stuff too, in 2025. So yeah, good job, Tyler.
Very good. Good relative in this. I'm not going to be able to share a lot of detail with it, but I'm going to definitely give that, especially this week, to my son, Jared. He did something that only a son can do, and he did it in a way that I could never have expected to be better. So, shout out to my son.
Hey, nice one. MCB.
Yeah, that one crossed me there because I kind of like to give it to my daughter for giving me my first grandbaby. But then, like you said, how I've been talking this whole time, you know, to my to the kids of Dega Terrell and Dega Brennan, they've been helping me remodel my house, and so I have to do a dual shout out. I mean,
Yeah.
But Kanye Harden and then a Terrell Fremont and Brennan T-Sharp Mowing, man, give them a call.
Definitely. I just got to go with the family on this one. You know, from my mom to my brothers to Ashley, and especially the kids here. So my son, he came back and he passed his first semester. That was a big accomplishment, and he said he come away with some B's, and he's looking forward to going back and stuff. So it's like every day you go to class, that success ladder steps up and stuff. So keep up the good work. That was a proud moment. Never felt so proud. And I know I have the twins. They're high school seniors. They're doing an excellent job. You know, I'm very proud of them. Mimi's doing her dancing. I know my son, he works and just providing on his own and everything too. The best thing about last year's Christmas is he gave me a Christmas present, and I was like, wow, that was pretty cool. And it was a Titans hat. You guys know I'm a big Titans fan. The other night I got to dance at Baby Wombly's thank you celebration. Me and little Kelly, we did the two-step, and I thought that was so cool. You know, she wanted to get out there and dance, and for me to be her father, and then just kind of, I had to kind of reach down a little bit and stuff, and she never did the two-step before, so we had a good time, you know what I mean? But
Nice.
that's a good family shout out to you guys for being there for me and holding it down, and then also my extended family, which are you guys, you know, communications department. You guys go above and beyond and do a lot of good things for the tribe. So thank you very much for everything that you guys do. And then the last one is those people are out there listening. Without that, we would just be sitting here having a conversation. But to our big voicers for the support, whether that be like you give us, you know, your feedback, you cuss us up, or you give us praise, or kind of tell us we're doing a good job, we'll take it.
I only have one question for you.
Okay.
When's the Res DJ or the Res commentator coming on to spend some time on the microphone here?
Yeah,
we need to get him on here. Yeah.
Okay.
I liked what I told him about who he is to me.
The guy kind of sounds kind of resi. That's my son.
Oh my God. Okay. I was like, where are you going
watch-
with that?
I was
like,
watching
you
the-
lost me.
When I first started, we
Yeah.
started doing live streaming basketball games.
Yes.
Well, I wanted to tune into Backcraft doing theirs, and I said, you know, it's okay. You know, they're doing all right, but man, that one commentator sounds like Resi. I was telling Garan, that's my son.
So I want to share something with you guys in the last quick minute. I've been following various social media, and I usually like to look for stuff that's usually very, very stupid. And so I found something that satisfied my need for stupidity. There's these, they very much claim, and they're Mexicans in Southern California. They own a restaurant, and so it opens, and this woman is facing the camera with a guy, really big guy, and she's basically just smacking him. And then somebody, what are you doing? And then she basically like shows their camera and whatever. He's eating taqueria tacos with a fork and a knife.
Oh. Yeah.
And they have a whole bunch of videos like some guys putting mayonnaise on it. And she's like,
You remember in the Seinfelds when that guy ate that Snickers with a knife and fork?
No. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
There's a.
All right, on the count of 3, we're gonna sing Jingle Bells. 1, 2, 3, jingle. But nah.
It just-
So you guys have a good rest of your day. See you
Batman
next year.
From A Nightmare at Christmas.